Chapter 2. Winston goes to open the door with the fear that it is the thought police and the words down with Big Brother fully visible on the open page. He is consoled to find out that the person at the door is Mrs. Parson, whom is better called Comrade, his neighbor. Victory Mansion is degrading and repairs are effected only after 2 years. Mrs. Parson's husband is not at home, and the Parson family is very dedicated to the party. She wants Winston to help mend her sink, and their children are members of the Youth League and spies. Music booms out of the telescreen. Children are playing around. Mrs. Parson works with Winston at the Ministry of Mr. Parson works with Winston at the Ministry of Truth, and he's in charge of organizing spontaneous demonstration. Winston repairs the sink while the Parson children jeer at him, calling him a traitor, a thought criminal, and that he should be vaporized. The children are agitated because they had not gone to see the public hanging of the Eurasian prisoners of war crimes, leaving their mother embarrassed. Upon his departure, the boy shoots him at his neck with a catapult, calling him Goldstein. He gets into his apartment to be greeted by the propaganda that has been spewed about new weapons that have been bought for Siena. Winston imagines the ordeal that the Parson couple goes through in the hands of their own children. The children are spy agents, and they spy against their parents for the party, leaving parents to live in perpetual fear. Such actions made the children to be treated as heroes by the party. Winston retrospects about O'Brien, the man with whom he had had eye contact during the 2 minutes hate. He had had a dream in which someone had told him that they will meet at a place where there is no darkness. The telescreen sends out propaganda for Siena forces, registering the new victory, signaling the war may be coming to an end. Also, that chocolate rations will be reduced. Sounds of bombs can be heard exploding in London as Winston wonders about Newspeak and doublethink, which are the party's principles. They are: war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. He realizes that the slogans are as well as the face of Big Brother are printed in the coins. Big Brother appears to be everywhere, in books, coins, banners, cigarettes, etc., etc. By early evening, Winston thinks about his future arrest, the discovery of his diary, and his vaporization. He wants to dedicate his diary to the future generation when thinking will be free, and there will be freedom of thought, at the time when truth will always prevail. That period will be different from the one in which they live at the moment. Loneliness, uniformity, total fear, and reverence for Big Brother. He feels that he is dead while he is still alive because thought crime does not entail death. It is death itself. He thinks his fingers are stained with ink, and he fears that some of his colleagues, such as the beautiful girl with the dark hair, may start asking him about what he had been writing. He washes his fingers, places the diary in the drawer, placing a grin to know if anyone has touched it or will touch it. This chapter is very important because it exposes the fear to which even party members are exposed to or subjected to. They are monitored for every gesture that they make, and thought crime is synonymous to vaporization or death. The party also manipulates children, inducing them to spy on their own parent and report to the thought police. This situation makes parents to be afraid even of their own children, and it drains the cordiality between children and their parents. The party wants to maintain the illusion of supreme power by creating fictitious victories against their enemy in order to portray the party and the leader's greatness. There is contrast between the life that Winston and his contemporaries lived and that which he dreams of in the future, which will be characterized by freedom and truth. Lastly, Winston wants to live as long as he can, knowing that he is already on the radar of the third place, and he can be arrested at any moment. And he knows that when he gets arrested, his death will be imminent.